Goeiemôre en baie welkom aan al ons kykers en mense wat sit en luister. A very hearty welcome to everybody this morning. It's regular visitors to our discussion of a sale. And I must say this sale did give us a few surprises, and a lot of footwork was done beforehand. I must say the first thing that changed, it was quite a big sale. It was on the same level as the previous two big sales. And I was caught a little bit of unawares, and I thought, all right, the two big sales of the season is gone. And when I checked again, I said, oh, shit, but there's quite a lot of Mohair in the store. And it sounds like if I'm complaining, but it's not. But House of Fiber is very proud to say we offered 75% of the market. So there was a big onus on us, and it was a very long sale. We started on Monday, 10 o'clock already, and only finished on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. The first time that I experienced something like that. And then in the meantime, also the rand strengthened quite dramatically. So there was a lot of things to keep in mind and to prepare for this sale. But at the end, it went well. I was very satisfied this morning when I looked at everything. So let's go to the first slide and start look what the sale offered. On the first sale, you see that we offered 705 lots. And we sold 703 of those 705 lots, so that was 99.7%. On the sale itself, especially here in the beginning, there was a bit of hesitancy, where the buyers found their feet and testing my skills and to see where we will stop selling. And but it was a bit of a hiccup, but then the sale went fluently and there was good competition. We look at the next slide. You'll see the price movement on young goats. I was actually under the impression it was a little bit up, but it was, and the indicator was, but it was less than 1% up. But so that's why I don't quote it as unchanged. But it was in the positive side. Adults and kids, especially on the kids, there was a downward trend of 4%, and that is the exchange rate. The exchange was 4% stronger. So, but on the kids with the high prices at the moment, it makes a huge impact. 1% is already yet a few rand. So 4% is easily yet 50, 60 rand a kilo. So you feel it the most at kids. There the indicators stood at 753, which is still an excellent price. Young goats at 528, which I said was unchanged, and then adults also came down with 4%. It stands on 352 rand, but it's still a very good indicator for adults. The stronger adults was a bit less. They is here around about 300 rand a kilogram. But it didn't have much of an influence on the indicator because there's not a lot of them yet, of that types yet available. We'll see that later on. If we do to the next slide. You'll see the average indicators stand on 417 rand 79, which is a 3% drop from the previous sale. But if you compare that to a year ago at 259 and 47, and we were actually very pleased with that indicator after the COVID. You'll see there's a 61% difference. On the previous sale there was 58% difference. Now we stand at a 61% difference. If we go to the next slide, to me, that this is a very important one, where you can see the price movement on microns, and there 24, 25, and there was a lot of 21, 22 microns, especially summer kids, and I include that into this 24, 25 micron group. So it's all the fine kids in this, down with 4.1%. With an indicator of an average of 785 rand and 6 cents. Where on the previous sale, a BC length, plus average kits were selling for 800, 810 rand. That came down now to 785. Your 26, 27 micron also down with 4%, but we will see later on that especially your young goats that falls in this category, and there is surprisingly a lot of young goats falling in this category, done very well with an average indicator of 744 rand, nearly 745. Then the 28, 29 micron came down with only 1.5%, with an average of 604 rand. The 30, 31 micron went up with 1% to 475. You'll remember on the previous sale, it came down with 1%. It's back to where it should be. 32, 33 micron down with 1%. In the beginning, it was down a little bit more, but by the second half of the sale, it went up again. So on average, it's down 1%. But the 32, 33 micron also sold well. I think it's the 33 micron component that came down a little bit. 34, 35, 36 micron, down quite a lot, 7%. Here at 322. Fortunately, there was not a lot of that stuff on the market. And 37, 38 micron, down with 8%. But when I say not a lot, 37, 38 people, there were 3 bales of 37, 38 on the total offering of 150,000 kilos. So that's why it didn't play much of a role in the average indicator. A little bit more, 34, 35, 36 micron on the previous sale, but still not a lot of that type of mohair. Then if we move to the next one, sorry, I've got 2 pages of that. The exchange rate, you'll see there on the previous sale, 14.52 with the US dollar, and on the average yesterday, 14.04, but at one stage it went down right to 13.90, and all the buyers see that directly. So that did have an influence. With British pounds, also a little bit stronger. Euro, also a lot stronger. Chinese yuan, also a little bit stronger, but it doesn't play much of a role, although the Chinese is quite strong in the market. They buy in US dollars, so the US dollar stays the most important factor this year, and as you see, there quite a significant drop. If you move to the next slide, you'll see the dollar traded at 3.42% on average. I will say at one stage of the day it was over 4% stronger, and you've seen that exactly in the market. So there was nothing else in the market except the exchange rate that played yet a role. If we move to the next slide with the graph, very interesting. If you look there at the top line, you'll see that is the indicator in dollar terms, and the bottom one is the indicator in rand terms. You can see the top one in dollars was still going up. On the previous sale, it was 29.60, And after this sale, it was at 29.76. So in dollar terms, we're actually better off. And there's a lot of people that doesn't pick this up, and that is most important to us. If you see the rand the rand in kilogram terms, it came down a little bit, that 3 or 4%. I hope everybody can see that that graph. Then we go to the one that everybody enjoy, and that is the top prices. And here, taking the cake this morning is Fawnpark and Gorrestad from Stateville. There, Gary and Ray and company. But we all know, I think Donna is the main studmaster here, and she's responsible for selecting every little stand in going into that bale. I must say, this bale was the best bale that I've seen this season up so far. So deservedly, it goes for 900 Rand, where you can remember the previous sale, the top price was 910 Rand. If you subtract 4% from that, you'll see it's well in the 800. So this 900 is significant. But it was well deserved for this bale. It was the first super style bale that we offered. Good length, B length, 23.3 micron, 90% clean yield. I think a lot of people forget that as well. So, Gary, Ray, Donna, congratulations. Excellent bale. A pleasure to sell that bale. Then Teerpits Farms, Paul Brooksma, who was also present on the sale. Also a very nice bale. And very good clean yield. It was a good style, but a 22.4 micron with excellent style and character and excellent clean yield. Congratulations, Paul. At 870 Rand, that also beats all the previous, in dollar terms, all the previous yet record prices. Then Ross Henderson from Stateville, congratulations, Ross. You are always among the top 5. Nice bale, 24 micron, good style, yet so excellent performance. And then Barnard Goosen from Somerset East. I'm very glad that he's also along amongst the top, yet as a flock farmer, yet among the top prices with a 23.9 micron bale, excellent bale, 850 Rand. John Brooksma, I think John was very nervous about this sale, and also on the top 5 prices at 840 Rand, yet a kilogram. I know, I think there's one left out here is the Bosches of Somerset East is also at 840 Rand, yet a kilo. Also a very good bale. And also the Bosches of Somerset East was last year, I think, second in the Zenia competition. So excellent bales and good quality that was on offer. If we move to the next slide, that is we call it the winter kits, but that's actually your top summer young goats. That is so fine that we can't offer them as young goats. We offer them, sorry for that, as winter kits. And there, Boksfontein Boerdery, Flip Irritative from Maritzburg, new world record. And there seemed to be a new world record on every sale. But keep in mind, in Rand terms, this is a new record price. But that passes in dollar terms all the previous records by far. But I must say, Flippy, congratulations. Flippy, dit was 'n baie mooi baal. Dis die kwaliteit wat ek van jou gewoond is. Is werklik 'n superstylke baal gewees. Met 'n baie mooi skone opbrengs, 24.2 mikron. Mense om so 'n baal jongbokhart te produseer, dit vat van 'n man. Dan is ek baie trots om dat ons die tweede hoogste prys hier het, is een van ons bins, wat as 'n fiber bin kom, en dit is nie eers 'n RMS bin nie. Dit was 'n 24 micron bin. Dit was ook 'n baie mooi bin. Ek is so bly daai bin het daar uitgekom. Ons het die RMS bin gewen wat 'n 25 micron was. Maar ook uit ons binstelsel, dit wys die waarde van ons saamverpakkingsstelsel, en ek is baie trots. Ek moet hierso vir Andrew Phillips baie gelukwens. Mense, die man is al jare in ons bedryf. Hy kyk vir jare al die hoof van my saamverpakkingsafdeling. Daar is min mense wat Bokkar ken, indien enige, soos hy, en die sorg wat daai man, hy sal op 'n Vrydagmiddag 5 uur, sal hy nog steeds deur sy bins gaan om te kyk wat alles 100% perfecties is dan. Ben Paul Brooksma again, Teerput Farms at 24.5, that is 25 micron young goat, 800 Rand a kilo. Congratulations, Paul. Yet, as you see, some kids battle to get 800 Rand, to get you 800 Rand for your young goats. Excellent performance. And then the bosses of Somerset East, die bosse dan weer, dit is terug, en ook die 5de hoogste prys vir hulle jongbokke. Dit was 'n baie mooi skeersel. Johan en sy 2 seuns. Johan, sterkte ook vir jou. Ek weet, jy sukkel 'n bietjie met jou gesondheid, maar ons weet, ons bid elke dag vir jou. Ons weet, jy gaan ook 100% herstel. Jou seuns doen 'n wonderlike werk. Regtig op lekker plesier om so 'n skeersel te verkoop. Dan gaan ons na die volgende skyfie toe. The 5 top summer young goats. Hier is die jonge, die bosje alweer, ook met 'n 27 micron jongbok, die hoogste prys, die beste prys, teen 764. Daar ook Leon Eywers van Bouwert Wes, sy beste jongbok van 28 micron, het 739 rand, and you can't leave a good man out. Paul Brooksma back with Teerput Farms at also 28 micron bale, was a super bale of 729 Rand a kilo. Then my bin lot, RMS bin lot. And I'm going to say a little bit more about RMS later on. Also, the bin lot there at 28 micron. And John Brooksma. Two Brooksmas, very good competition yesterday, chasing each other. Then, if we move to the next slide, it's the top 5 winter young goat prices. Winter young goat, that means that is your top summer young goats. That is just fine enough to qualify for a young goat. As you can see there, the top one is from South African Farm Assured Meat Group from Robertson at 666 Rand. And that was for a 28 micron genuine young goat. A genuine adult, sorry. Then House of Fiber binning back at the second best price with a 28 micron adult at 603 Rand. Leon Eybers is ook hier onder die top 5 teen 535 vir 'n 29 micron grootbok. Paul Brooksma also back for a 50 micron young adult at 520. En dan blikraalboerdery van Beaufort Wes. Werner, baie geluk. Ek is bly jy is ook weer terug hier onder die top steelsels. Ek weet dit is baie droog daar by julle en dit is baie moeilik vir julle om hoë gehalte bokkar op hierdie stadium te presteer. Maar ek is vreeslik bly dat jy ook daar onder die top 5 skeersels kon wees. Then, the next slide, the 5 top adult, that is convenient adults. Vleikuilboerdery, daar eerste, hoogste prys in R511 vir 'n 31 micron grootbok. En Ben Johan wat gister spesiaal opgevlieg van Stellenbosch af om by ons te wees. Ben Johan, ek moet jou geluk wens. Baie van die kopers het agterna by my aanmerking gemaak, dis die beste wat Vleikuil boerdery se skeersel in 'n rukkie vertoon het, en ek weet jy persoonlik het baie insette daar gelewer, dat baie geluk jou skeersel het baie mooi gelyk en baie mooi gepresteer ook. Then John Brooksma, this time ahead of Paul with his adults, with a 51 micron adult at 511. Paul in the third place there with a with a 30 micron adult. And then Jeff Hobson from Bedford. Jeff and Chris, congratulations. Also being amongst the top 5. I know Jeff is working very hard. Jeff, old friend of mine, at 500 Rand for your best adults. I think that is something that you think you will see in your life. Congratulations and done. En die vyfde plek daar, aan Gerrie Steyman, daar tussen Middelburg en Krandik. Ons sien hom nog steeds as ons Krandik distrik, skoonseun daar van hom Louis, en Gerrie is op sy eie, en Gerrie baie geluk daar so met jou 5de hoogste prys vir grootbokke, daai 31 mikron grootbok. Gerrie is nou die eerste keer terug by ons, en ek is bly hy kon so mooi presteer. Dan, as ons na die volgende skyfie kyk, the overall buyers market statistics, and this is quite interesting. Mosen Falls at nearly 12%, strong contender. We needed David Nell. That's Mosen Falls is the oldest buying house in the country. Over 100 years old, and we need them, and that 12% means he bids on over 50% of a sale. New England back on the board. I've said on the previous sale report that he did bid on a few lots, but he didn't mention didn't get one. On this sale, suddenly he get a few bales. And hope that is the beginning of New England back in the market. Samuel bought 56%, being the biggest buyer yesterday, and Stucken very close on his heels as usual at 54%. And then Sudwiller, Ivan Smith from Germany. Ivan, thank you. Ivan played a major role in the market yesterday. That 9% was mainly on the young goats and a few kids, and I think that is one of the biggest reasons why the young goats is unchanged, is the fact that Ivan was very strong in the market. He virtually bought double of what he bought on the previous sale, and yet to buy 10% of the market, there again you are bidding on about 50% of the offering. Konica had usual 3%, yet again, thank you, when we need that. We will see passed in was 2% and not sold 3%, but at the end, we managed to sell most of those bales. I would just like to mention the people that see the sale report on the emails I've made a little bit of a difference there. And to make on the micron groups the different averages between RMS and non-RMS. And people, that is quite substantial. On the previous sale, it was not so substantial. The difference was there about 4 or 5%. But on this sale, you could easily, and that if you take the whole season into context here, if you really want to make an easy sum, easily 20-30 micron or 20-30 Rand per kilo difference between the same micron if you are RMS or non-RMS. It's really, if you're prepared to throw away 30 Rand a kilogram, then just don't do anything and offer your clip as RMS, but really it makes a big difference. It makes it easier for us to sell. And in a market like yesterday, when there's a downward trend, because the exchange is stronger, the market came down with 4%. Interesting enough, the RMS lots didn't come down. You can go and the RMS farmers can go and look at their valuation beforehand that was based on the previous sales prices. By all of them get more or less the same value. So that's the value of RMS for you. If there's trouble in the market, they're going to pick the RMS lots and not picking the non-RMS lots. So that's a bit of the advice from me this morning. I think this is something that's going to stay. And so please, if you're not registered yet, contact your field officer, make plans. It's not so difficult. If you're an average farmer, you will easily qualify. So most of our farmers are already doing 90% of what is requested from them. So from me, congratulations on all the top prizes, and thank you for the very good support to House of Fibre and BKB. And I'm looking forward to see the next sale. Yet the next sale is going to be substantially smaller. This one was 130,000 with BKB. We add on about 150,000 kilos of 170,000 kilos. On the next sale, we're going to offer about 100,000 kilos, but it is the top clips in the world that is going to compete. We're real high quality clips. So I'm looking forward to selling them, and hopefully we can see more than the one world record price. Hopefully the rand will weaken a little bit in the next 2 weeks. That will help a lot, but the demand is still good. So I expect very good results. That's all from me. I hope the rains come and that the drought is broken, and that we're looking forward to a very good winter season. Baie dankie van my kant af. Groete aan almal en baie dankie vir jou ondersteuning.